Meet Joe, an active professional who's on his way to the top. And meet Jane. She's got it going on as well. Just like many of us, they exercise regularly and eat healthy. So what's the problem? That stubborn spare tire and muffin top just aren't coming off. Totally uncool. Well, there's a cool new solution. It's called Cool Sculpting, a patented, clinically proven, FDA-cleared safe procedure that freezes fat cells, but not your skin, so that they naturally go away. Yep, that means no needles, no knives, no downtime, and no worries. Developed by Harvard scientists and offered only by licensed physicians, innovative Cool Sculpting non-surgically targets those fat cells in your body that give you those stubborn lumps and bumps. And with a single visit, you can expect to see an undeniable reduction of fat in just 2 months. Best of all, you can come in during your lunch break, then head back to work in 1 to 2 hours. You've got nothing to lose. Well, except of course those unlovely love handles.
I decided to have Cool Sculpting done because I had stubborn fat areas that, unless I was able to spend 2 hours a day in the gym, which my work schedule does not allow, this was a much better alternative for me. Cool Sculpting is more appealing to me because it's non-invasive. So after having Cool Sculpting, I was finally able to get rid of my stubborn fat, and now I feel like I did and look like I did when I was in college. I've noticed a lot more definition in my sides when I'm wearing clothes as well as in a bathing suit. I think if people knew the process and how easy it was and how affordable it was, that they would probably consider doing it.
Cool Sculpting targets and cools fat cells to temperatures that trigger their natural death. Importantly, because lipids in fact crystallize faster than normal cells, there is no damage to nerves or other tissue. Over the next few weeks and months, the fat cells shrink and begin to die as the patient's own body metabolizes them and naturally eliminates them. The overall fat layer is significantly reduced, which results in a noticeable and measurable reduction in the fat bulge around the targeted flank.
Growing up as a classically trained ballet dancer, I'm used to discipline. I'm used to being fit. I'm used to being healthy. With Cool Sculpting, I got the exact results that I wanted. I did a little bit of fat, just a little tiny little fat that no matter what I did, I just couldn't get rid of. And Cool Sculpting let that little bit of extra fat just go away. Bing, bang, boom, done. Loved it. With Cool Sculpting, I was able to have the procedure done. It took about 1 hour, just one little hour. I was up to work and I was at the gym the same day. I feel great. I didn't have any downtime. I'm starting to see that nice little waistline appear, so I'm getting that little hourglass effect going on. I really like that. I have not had a two-piece bathing suit on in years, and Cool Sculpting gave me the confidence to go out on the beach in a bikini. I haven't done that in years. I feel strong, I feel powerful, I feel confident. I would recommend it to anybody. I'm healthy and I'm loving what I'm seeing with Cool Sculpting. How cool is that?
Americans now get about 10 million cosmetic procedures a year. But for people who want to look their best without going for surgery, there are 2 new treatments which are getting remarkable results. And Claire Shipman here to tell us about it.
George, good morning. We have to pay attention. We're getting to be that age now. 3/4 of Americans, this surprised me, who opt for a cosmetic procedure go for the non-surgical kind now. And there are some new alternatives to 2 of the most popular surgeries, liposuction and a facelift.
I've always been thin. I've never had a problem with my weight. And then all of a sudden, this belly fat started to appear.
And she's also part of a growing movement, women eager to avoid cosmetic surgery.
I don't want to go underneath the knife and anesthesia.
So what is she doing? The hot new treatment, so to speak, freezing her fat away. It's so simple and pain-free, we're doing the interview during treatment.
It's like a vacuum, and that's exactly what it felt like. Once it's been on for a couple of minutes, you really don't feel anything.
How long will you be here?
I think about an hour.
It's called Zeltique. A vacuum-like device pulls in those annoying bits around the middle and literally freezes them. The fat cells die a slow death over 6 to 8 weeks, and According to Dr. Deborah Jalaman of Manhattan, the results are dramatic.
It's incredibly popular. I mean, first of all, when people first hear about it, they think it's too good to be true. They can't even believe it.
It's a gradual change because it went over, I guess, about 6 weeks, and I kept on looking and looking and going, I don't see anything, I don't see anything. But you're not going to see anything because you're seeing yourself every day. It wasn't until I saw the pictures that I realized how much belly fat was gone.
It's the brainchild of Dr. Rox Anderson of Harvard University and Mass General, a laser specialist who spends most of his time removing debilitating scars and marks from children. He started puzzling about the effects of cold a few years ago. He put together two seemingly unrelated things: incidents where infants suck on popsicles too long and lose the fat in their cheeks, and the fact that butter, fat, hardens or freezes more quickly than a lot of other things, like skin. At this point, the technology is best suited for people with a bit of extra fat.
People who are in good shape, who have a healthy diet, they're exercising, and they have body fat distribution still that they're not happy with, they are the ideal candidates.
We see it there, there's the treatment there. Yeah. Now, did it hurt at all?
It didn't hurt. No,
it didn't hurt.
No.
This is a miracle.
And you can see it suctioning up.
$1,500 is an investment, but I have to say, wow, it looks cool, right?
Yeah.
But that's much less money than a surgery would be, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Plus, it's non-invasive.
It's non-invasive, and people just relax throughout the procedure and in our office.
And
they
it
bring
sounds
their work.
like it's a completely natural process once the fat's been treated.
Exactly, exactly.
Well, this sounds like a win.
I know, it is. It is a win-win-win. Yeah.
Do you have before and afters of this?
We do. We have a couple of those to show you as well. And again, we're just contouring exactly those pockets.
What a difference! That is just amazing. I find this stuff endlessly fascinating. Anything that keeps you away from a knife, I'm thrilled with.
For me, the cool sculpting I thought was going to be a great procedure due to the fact that there were some target areas that through working out and or diet that I'd tried to alleviate for years, and that was my love handles. I've never had any plastic surgery of any kind. Went in for the cool sculpting procedure, and it was very easy because it was just sit there, watch your iPad, you know, watch a movie, can walk right out afterwards and, you know, go back to work that afternoon. And that's exactly what I did. There's some results that were achieved that through all my working out through years and years and years that I was never able to achieve. And it makes me really happy when I look in the mirror. After I had cool sculpting done and saw the results that I had, I've definitely recommended it to a few people. Cool sculpting is just a great value for the results that you get. Look at this.